Saturday the 21st of June, 1:03 AM. I'm leaving De Grey Street. I don't have a mobile phone with the SIM. I have another thing, the Satanic Murderous Paedophile Network, another phrase that I used to like to look at you and say, I have. Because you don't have when you're being tortured by them. But you do have when you have done something. For example, rape your girlfriend like a monster to save your little brother's life. Well, why can't I just have a happy, loving relationship with my girlfriend and live in peace? And why can't my little brother stay alive? Can't have that one. It's all about the ones. They take all the ones. Confident, intuitive, repressed memory. Well, yeah, confident, hologramic memory from my childhood. My grandmother, who sold me as a child sex slave and forced me to take part in satanic rituals, which, although it's strongly repressed, I believe in my soul involved taking part in the sacrificing of children and witnessing horrible murders. Can't have that one, Carol. He'll go mad. The big psychopath who runs it all, possibly Mr. G. Can't have the new baby born in an hospital. Not a hospital. Hospital. Oh, hospital. Hospital. Once you're in, it's different. They don't want my little brother, whose life I saved by raping Rebecca Lanigan in my 20s. Don't want him being born with a birth certificate in hospital. Can't have that, Carol. He'll go mad. They need the children born without documentation, so they're owned by a satanic murderous paedophile network, and they can be sacrificed and they can be tortured. And me, gifted, beautiful, special needs child, surviving this torturous, sexual, murderous, psychopathic hell. And then you're asking your mum, who is hanging on for dear life, at this time probably converted into a paedophile herself, because she, I don't know whether she had special needs, but my mum was just fucked from all of the trauma, all of the torture, all of the pain, and the responsibility of taking care of a child, and then soon to be children, when she was tortured herself. So bear with me, because I'm just fucking working with this energy. So she had Miguel in a hospital, not an hospital. And then obviously I was concerned one time because he had this skin condition. I think it was vitiligo. His skin was scabbing. And it's probably from wherever he'd been taken and whatever they'd been doing to him, because they own every orifice. I don't want to piggyback on Anneke Lucas too much. I've been pronouncing it Anneke, but then I've recently heard it pronounced Anneke. Anneke. I think Anneke's the correct pronunciation. Anneke Lucas. But obviously it's amazing that she has a podcast. She's written a book, which I've not read because reading was taken from me as part of my torture as a child. So hard for me to focus. And I think that it was as sadistic as like not letting me cut my nails. That would stress me out. I would look at my mum, but my mum had no power because she was well and truly in through blackmail and torture and being forced to bind up with me, and it was horrible. So then she'll say to James, who assigned the community resolution order to stop making videos about him, and he raped me and dressed me as a girl and poured petrol on me and tortured me, because he was just converted for the network. Wants to get it all back for his mum's love, for his brother's murder. So then I'm not allowed to cut my nails. And then obviously he can just bend my nails back and torture my nails and like these horrible, evil little... Simple is a bad term to use, but it's like very subtle pain. It's the smallest thing to do on a person's nail. Just always with you or offering you a crisp, and then always closing the packet when you go to get the crisps, and then they cut you and they put something in your cut and they make it worse. And I think there was something that came through, so obviously there'll be a trigger warning on this video, but they didn't speak properly. And I think what he used to say to me and give me all of his bodily fluids is like, "You're Gog, you suck my dick, I slap your face." So essentially saying to me, "You're a dog, you suck my dick and I'll slap your face." And when I'm in this hot red heat, that's what it's about, Liam, that red heat. Oh, been converted, he'd been tortured, his mind was fucked. So he gave it all to me. So I've been to the university to have an energy drink, eat some, my half a pack of fruit gums that I had remaining, and use the Wi-Fi. I woke up late. Fucking hell. I've shut the door on the mental health services, which is obviously... I have limited power, but I'm walking in the power I do have. Oh, you do have. D-O-T-E, daughter. It's your daughter. Oh yeah, ask him about his daughter. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah. He's crazy. This man's really unwell. He's really unwell. The police have confiscated his mobile phone and his tablet, so he can't call Safeline. He can't call Samaritans. He spent £52 from his universal credit money, so he's worried about money again because he's got approximately £60 to last just over 3 weeks. So he's in the shit again. He's a vulnerable adult, and that's how the police are helping serve the community, by putting my handcuffs tight up my back, putting me in police custody again and arresting me for stalking. And whilst I sent a lot of unanswered messages to a friend / former friend, I don't believe I was stalking her. I understand why they spoke to me about it. Possibly it's a bait and switch for us. Possibly she's trying to help me in this situation. But it's like, why aren't the paedophiles being dealt with? Why isn't the torture being taken seriously? Am I talking about bodies buried under 115 Dodswell Grove and 24 Longford Grove